Hi guys, this is Abhishek from Dvouch. I'm the CEO and the founder of Dvouch. And today we have Wendy here, and she's working with us from quite a long time. Let's start with the introduction. Wendy.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm doing very well. Doing very well. Once again, I want to say thank you for everything that you've done.
Thank you. Please share your background information of what you do, what exactly, in which industry you are working right now.
Okay, so I consider myself to be a entrepreneur. Of course, I do credit repair, I have my online boutique store. I'm also in real estate, and I had the pleasure of meeting Abhishek, who was able to help take my business to the next level. Obviously, when I first had the meeting with you, I'm like, okay, he's pretty confident in his product. I'm like, okay. And that kind of grabbed my attention because I'm very confident as well, too. And there's no way for someone to be that confident if the product doesn't even work or if it doesn't make a difference for the whoever is the business owner for their company. So I decided after doing research and everything like that to take the leap. In business, you got to take a risk, right? So I decided to take a risk. And in the beginning, I can honestly say with my busy schedule that I took my time with everything, getting it set up. And then all these leads started coming out of nowhere. And I'm like, oh, I got to hurry up. And then, thank God for your team. Mohawk was able to say, hey, we got to get this ball rolling.
Yeah.
We want to make sure your business is in order. So at that point, I knew that I had to wake up early and execute and do everything I needed to do. And that's when the leads started forming, the calls and everything like that. And I was very satisfied and happy because it's something that I've never seen before. Because in the businesses I'm working, I get leads and stuff like that. And they may come here and there, or with prospecting, I'll reach out. But in this case, I was happy. I'm like, oh my God, all these people. And it's not like they're just regular leads or like cold leads or anything. These were actually hot leads that were interested in my services that I had to provide. So the ads match exactly what I was trying to portray to put out there. And it helped me to open up a different avenue for my business. So I can honestly say that I will be using for all of my businesses as of me taking that leap of faith and taking that risk based off of how confident, I won't say arrogant, but how confident you were in your services that led me to take that risk. And I was very happy. And each time I needed to set up a Zoom meeting with you, you were available and you're able to answer and break down every question that I had, to the point that I'm having other family members reach out to you because of the exceptional service you provided.
Yeah, thank you so much. We have already received 2 referrals.
Exactly. And like I said, I have a large family. We're all entrepreneurial spirits, healthcare and entrepreneurial background. And I had a conference call with my sister this morning and told her to reach out to you again. So
thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
My next question, how's your experience so far by working with this?
The experience has been great. Surprisingly, you guys are responsive, even though sometimes I may ask dumb questions. You guys actually answer it, even from setting up my Facebook page or coming up with the name for a business. Your team was able to give good advice and feedback. I'm like, oh my God, this is a stupid name. No, your name is fine. It matches with what you're trying to portray. So you guys are helpful on that aspect as well too, which is important. And it just helped me to make the decisions better and quicker.
Awesome. And over the last few months, do you think we added value in your business?
I'm sorry, repeat that.
Over the last few months, do you think we added value in your business?
You guys really did add value to my business, because going from both here and there to now hot leads that want to get their credit fixed and want to figure out, okay, when can I get it done? And it's not, they're like, oh, I'll be ready in a month or two. These are actual people that want to get their credit fixed and that are ready to get their credit fixed.
Yeah. What kind of advice you want to give to those people who are working in credit repair industry or any industry and want to scale their business?
As any business owner, I always say to any of my friends or colleagues or anything like that, I let them know that in business, you have to take risks. Of course, do your research and everything like that. But my advice is to take risks, do the research, write down your pros and cons, how it can benefit you or not, and what your what your short-term or long-term goals are. Just execute and just do it and stop procrastinating. That's the biggest thing. And be consistent and focus.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's the main reason you recommend our product or service to anyone?
I recommend it because the results are there. Now, if it got to a point where maybe one or two lead would have came in a week or two or anything like that, I'd be like, I could do this myself. But what you guys provided for me was actually, I'll be honest with you, it was overwhelming. I'm not gonna say it's too much because you can never have too much money or leads come in, but it was a lot. It was a lot.
And what would you tell someone who is considering to work with us?
I would tell you guys to get on that Zoom meeting and do a consultation with him. He will answer any questions you guys have just to make the decision better.
And I received this objection from so many people who are considering our service. They say like this, oh, we have tried this kind of lead generation or these kind of services before, but it didn't work out for us. And they also mentioned like the leads are not responding and they're not picking up the call. They're not like answering any kind of email, phone or anything. So I think the day before yesterday, we were having a Zoom meeting with Adeline. You mentioned that only one person didn't pick up the call. All the people.
I was just about to say that. Yeah. So out of all the leads, I'm going to say hundreds, out of all the hundreds lead, there was one person actually that hung up the phone when I called to follow up. And this is not a business where you can just take your time to reach out to these leads. You have to actually do the work. And that's what Abhishek and his team made clear. They're like, this is not a joke. You actually have to be prepared and ready because the leads are there, but you still have to put in the work. So you still have to do your end. And that's extremely important. And I had to learn that the hard way.
People think someone is generating leads for them and the leads are like ready to pay. It's not work like that. So whenever you guys are receiving leads, you need to contact that particular prospect as soon as possible because that's a hot lead. If you are good at convincing someone, if your product is good, if your service is good, you can convince that particular prospect and you can convert that particular prospect into a paying customer. It's a very simple process, but obviously you need to put your work there. It's not like leads are making you money. You need to do the work. And we have clients, we have credit paid clients and we have other clients too. They are not working in the business. They are working on the business. So they have their sales team in the backend. They have their dispute managers in the backend who is doing the disputes. Someone is managing the sales calls. And they are just sitting on the chair, getting all the money rolling in. So this kind of business, I want like clients need to apply. You can easily automate your business. You can easily scale your business with this kind of automation and marketing. If you're really looking to scale your business, and don't treat business like a job because you are entrepreneur, because you need to live a lifestyle like a pro person. Okay. If you're doing the same kind of work in your business, like you are spending like 15 hours, 16 hours in your work and you're doing everything by yourself, you're not running a business, you're doing a job.
Yes.
Getting me? So
I totally agree with that.
And my next question, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the quality of our service?
The quality of your service, of your company is, like I mentioned before, it's exceptional. The reason why I would give it a 9 is because I was not prepared to get the amount of leads before. And that the 9 is for my improvement because I lacked on that. I didn't listen to you guys when you guys brought it up, made it clear, okay, you guys sending the messages to me, hey, you got to do your part. And I needed that. So 9+, I would definitely give you guys. Exceptional, because the service is there, which is important. The responsiveness, you breaking everything down and you showing us examples and stuff like that really helped me to make my decision. But you guys are top of the line. Awesome. Completely. And that helped me to restructure my business because of the simple fact that I realized I was really lacking. So thank you for that, because that helped me a lot to make some changes within my business and how I structure accordingly to the point that now I'm just restructuring everything
Yeah.
so that I can really get the ball rolling and really make the amount of money that I want to make
Yeah.
from this business and your services.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. I think that's it for today, Wendy. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today
you. Thank
and
you for
sharing your
everything.
experience. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm here in South
You too.
Florida enjoying the sunny weather. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.